Life was like a downward spiral. I'd get up in the morning, start drinking till I got tired, and then I'd just go to pass out and go to sleep, and then just a cycle, vicious cycle over and over again.
Life was void of love. It was full of lies, deceit. I wore a mask. My family didn't trust me. I lived in regrets, and I had a false identity.
The lowest point before a better way was I was sitting in a level 5 prison, and I just see people just more than willing to die for cigarettes, more than willing to die for honey buns, hearing stories from people that have life sentence saying, I'm sitting here waiting to die, and just putting your mind frame into saying, what would it be to say that? And then it says, you know what, I have a chance to go home. I have a chance to change these things. I need to do that. And then right before I got out, my little brother committed suicide. And I said, you know what, I'm never, ever going to get in a position like this ever again.
I guess when I had landed myself in jail and I realized that there was nobody there but me, I had really pushed the world away. And I had gotten to that place that I thought I wanted to be. And I realized that it really wasn't where I wanted to be.
My poor choices costed me not having a kid in this world today. Costed me great friendships, great relationships with my parents that I could have already have had. You know, just any kind of good moment I could have remembered from then. I don't have any, really, which is so sad.
I had a few of them, but that was probably my lowest point, was getting in a fight with my dad. He's a great guy, so it's kind of like, there's gotta be something wrong with you if you get in a fight with him.
The biggest obstacle I had to overcome in going through this ministry was myself.
My toughest obstacle would definitely be the fact that I couldn't run from anything here.
My greatest impact here would probably be the moving truck. It sucks, it's hard, but when you get out there and you're around your other brothers and you see them going through the same thing out there in the trenches with you, on to meeting Jamie Torres, and then being baptized by him and Brother John, just all of that, the brotherhood there, it was probably the biggest impact for me, knowing that we're all in this thing together.
So when I was out there in my mess, I had burned a whole lot of bridges, so once I had got here, I had been here like 3 months, and Brother Doug gave me the job of doing like the distribution of all the chemicals and going to the store and everything like that. So I was entrusted to have money on me and credit cards and stuff like that. So that really impacted me a lot, to see that somebody that didn't even really know me all that well and just put the trust in my hands for me to be able to do something like that.
While I was at a better way during a counseling session with Brother Larry, I rededicated my life to Jesus Christ, and I desire to use everything God's given me to glorify Him and further His kingdom. So I feel like I'm going in the right direction, and I'm very thankful for a better way, allowing God to use them to have that happen.
My relationship with God now is amazing. I read my Bible. I get up, even in being in transition, I read. I make time for that. I feel like He's provided me avenues to escape, my suffering. If I have any that day, I go run 6 miles, or I go to work. Just everything involves Him. I glorify Him through everything I do. My mom, my dad, me and my mom get on the phone daily, and we talk about God. God, there's just so much I can say about that, honestly. I'm so thankful for what He's done for me, and I can call on Him anytime, and I know that. I know that I live for Him.
I'm not perfect, but it's it's glorious, I'll say. Yeah, that's how I define it. He talks to me. I talk to him. He wants to spend time with me. I want to spend time with him. He calls me. I'm his son. I'm loved by him.
I seek his word every day. You got to stay in the word. I don't want to lose it.
Paul says that we have this ministry by the mercies of God. And so knowing that I have a ministry in me, and that God would never leave me, he would never forsake me, and that he wants to express himself through me. And so my relationship is safe, it's perfect, because it's based on what Jesus did on the cross.
I know that God loves me. I know that I'm a child of his, and I know that he's using me in so many ways to touch people and to help people, and to just be a blessing to others, and it's a great relationship I have with him, for sure. Yeah.
It's a lot better. My relationship with God is just, I feel like I have the companionship to say, hey, I just want to let you know I love you. I just want you to know thank you. I just want you to know, you continuously say, what can I do for you? I just want to tell you I love you. Thank you very much for what you've done. Before, it was just like, hey, I'm in need again. Can you help me out? Now it's like, hey, I just want to say I love you. Thank you.
My favorite part of the day is devotion. I get up and I read my devotions, and I write my prayer journal, and I read the daily word. That's what sets my day. So I know that God's always there with me. We're in praise and worship. I'll be raising my hands. I can feel the Lord's presence in there when I'm in there. It's just amazing. I never felt like that before in my whole entire life. Even when I first got here, I didn't really feel that. But now that I've moved along in the ministry and stuff, I can see God working in my life. I can just feel him. He's always there with me. Even on my darkest days, or my days that I might be going through some kind of trial or something like that, I just know that everything's going to be all right because he's with me.
My relationship with God now is a lot more active. There's a lot more action involved. Devotion is very important to me. And then an hour later, I realize that I need to do it again. I have to constantly make them deposits because I leak a lot throughout the day. So I realize his provision for me is really critical. And I found that through my poverty.
He walks with me everywhere I go, and it's just so special. I have such a good relationship with him now. It's amazing. It really is.
Seems like all I could see was the struggle. Haunted by ghosts that lived in my past. Bound up in shackles of all my failures. Wondering how long is this gonna last? All my life I have been called unworthy, named by the voice of my shame and regret. But when I heard you whisper, child, lift up your head, I remember, oh God, you're not done with me yet. And I am redeemed. You set me free. So I'll shake off these heavy chains and wipe away every stain. Now I'm not who I used to be, because I'll shake off these heavy chains and wipe away every stain. 'Cause I'm not who I used to be. I am redeemed. You set me free. So I'll shake off these heavy chains and wipe away every stain. Now I'm not who I used to be. Oh God, I'm not who I used to be. Jesus, I'm not who I used to be. 'Cause I am